Hey guys, this is also Young back here once again for another video. And today I'm gonna do some predictions of why this needs to happen, what it really needs to happen. So if you know me for a while, you know I'm also young. I was born on May 16th, 2006, and now today, guess what I'm predicting? That's right, I am predicting Sonic the Hedgehog movie 5, the upcoming movie. Now, I'm gonna predict why Sonic, what the things I really want to see the most in Sonic the Hedgehog movie 5, and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why it needs to happen in Sonic movie 5, and I'm gonna tell you and once we did that, once when we get to the end of the video, to explain to you guys why Sonic movie 5 needs to have this story in this game to be inspired for this movie. So anyways, it's time for my predictions for Sonic the Hedgehog movie 5. Let's get started. Now, the first thing I want for Sonic the Hedgehog movie 5 is Silver. Now, Silver the Hedgehog is not really that popular compared to Shadow the Hedgehog, but Silver the Hedgehog is actually a really great character. Now, for Silver the Hedgehog, when he needs to appear in Sonic movie 5, here's this line. Now, for Sonic movie 5, if Silver shows up, if he sees Sonic, he'll say, "I finally found him, the Iblis Trigger." Man, that line from Silver would be badass to see in live action. I would love to see Silver looking at Sonic when he's carrying Elise. Now, there's some things I don't want to see in Sonic Movie 5, but I would love to see Silver say that line for Sonic Movie 5. That would be so cool. Now, the next thing I want to see in Sonic Movie 5 is the battle scene between Sonic and Silver. Now, I would love to see Silver going down, and then when Sonic asks, "Who are you?" And then Silver will introduce himself. He will introduce his name to him and all that stuff. And then he calls him the Iblis Trigger, just like he see him say it earlier, or heard him say earlier. Then a brawl breaks out, and then Silver will take. I would predict that Silver will be the villain at first before he became an anti-hero. I would love to see him as the villain, much better than a hero. So I'm gonna predict that Silver will fight Sonic, protecting Tails this time. So I would love to see that happen. The next thing I want to see in Sonic Movie 5 is Silver and Blaze teaming up against the Iblis monster. Now, we saw the Iblis monster in the Knuckles show with Wade dressing up as Knuckles fighting the Iblis monster. Now, I would love to, why not, if the Iblis monster showed up as a puppet in the show, so why not do the same in live action? I would love to see that in live action. I mean, Silver and Blaze would make a great duo together, and I think him and her battling out against the Iblis monster will be so cool to see in Sonic Movie 5. Yes, I would love to see Silver and Blaze teaming up against the Iblis monster, and I'm going to predict that Silver will use his powers to control it. That battle would be so sick. And there's another thing I want to see in Sonic Movie 5, Shadow versus Silver. First, Sonic versus Silver will be good enough, but this will be peak. This will be peak. I'm telling you, Paramount's gonna cook with Silver. I'm gonna tell you that Paramount will have big plans with Silver. Now, so I'm gonna predict that Shadow will face Silver the Hedgehog in the next fight. So I'm gonna predict that Silver will ask, "Who are you?" And then Shadow's like, "I am Shadow." And then they're gonna start fighting each other and stuff like that. I would love to see that happen in Sonic Movie 5. And another thing I want to see in Sonic Movie 5 is there's a cutscene when Blaze try to check on Silver to see what's going on with him. And I would like to see Pure Blaze telling Silver, "Are you okay?" And then Silver's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Are you?" And then Blaze will be like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just need to check on you." And then Blaze need to check on Silver or some things or certain stuff like that. Now I would love to see a scene like that happen in Sonic 5. Then now the next thing I want to see in Sonic Movie 5 is Sonic telling Silver, "Hey, it's okay to be that way, but it doesn't matter. You can't be the student, stuff like that on the inside. You can't be doing stuff on the outside." And Sonic will tell Silver, "We need to team up against Solaris." Now, I would love to see a scene in Sonic Movie 5 when Silver tries to tell Silver that Solaris is destroying the buildings and he needs to bring Shadow along to to stop him. And then Silver with a smile is like, "All right, I'm in." Then Silver would turn babyface. So I would love to see Silver as an anti-hero after he became the villain. Now that's one. That's I want to see in Sonic Movie 5. The next thing I want in Sonic the Hedgehog movie 5 is the battle against Solaris. I would love to see it happen. I think that battle would be so good in live action. It would be so good in live action. I would love to see Sonic, Shadow, and Silver in their super forms teaming up all together to defeat Solaris. I would love to see that happen. Now, now for the final part in that final battle, I would love to see Silver doing that draw smash, the final smash, My Hero Academia style to Solaris straight to the face, sending Solaris flying down and causing him to explode. So I'm gonna predict that battle, that part of the battle. But that battle scene will be so badass to see in live action. Now, for the next thing I want to see in Sonic Movie 5 is Silver leaving. Now, I would like to see Silver sacrifices himself to defeat Solaris. So, I would like to see a scene when Sonic holds on to grab Silver's hand and say, "No, don't go. Don't do that." And then Silver tells him the last and final lines and final words. "Sonic, always, I will always be with you. I love you, Hedgehog brother." Then Silver gently lets Sonic go, and then he falls to the death. It's basically like Sonic 3 when Shadow sacrificed himself to save the day with Dr. Robotnik in Sonic 3. So I would like to do the same with Silver. I mean, that would be sad and heartbreaking if this happens in Sonic 5. And I would love to see Tom and Maddie Wachowski in the movie as well. I would love to see them back for a future Sonic movie. So I'm gonna predict that Tom and Maddie will be home, staying home, right where it belongs, not worrying about nothing, just chilling until something bad happens, and then Tom and Maddie needs to help Sonic out on Tails on his mission, including Tails and Knuckles, and even Amy. Even Amy, I would love to see something like that between Tom and Maddie, and I would love to see them getting married in the future Sonic movie to have a baby. So I would love to see this happen in Sonic Movie 5. Now let's get into the post-credit scene. Now for the post-credit scene of Sonic Movie 5, I'm gonna predict that Bob Odenkirk's character will be appear as the light man checking out the tunnels and stuff like that. I would imagine that Bob Odenkirk's character had a flashlight on his helmet, and then he would start looking around in the sewers in New York, and then he would be like, "Huh, is that just me? Is that just me? Is that just me? Or that something's going on in the water? Oh well, life can tell until something pops up in the water. And do you know who pops up in the water? That's right, it's Chaos. Chaos. I'm gonna predict that Chaos will be the next villain in the potential Sonic the Hedgehog movie 6. I would love to see Chaos to be the next villain in Sonic movie 6. Now, I would love to see chaos in live action, maybe for a possible post-credit scene, possible six movie, because chaos will appear in the water in New York. So I would love to see, and they're gonna tease chaos for a potential six movie. And there's the poster right there. It was edited by Game Jones. Shout out to him, by the way. And this poster looks beautiful. I would love to see a poster like that in Sonic movie for the upcoming six installment. So I would love to see that. Now I want to know which adaptation would Paramount take in for the Sonic movies for Sonic Movie 6. Well, for Sonic 5, we're gonna get a Sonic 06 adaptation, but for this one, Sonic 06, Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 6 will be a Sonic Adventure 1 adaptation with Chaos being the main villain. So I'm gonna predict that Sonic Movie 6 will be a straight up Sonic Adventure 1 adaptation. That was back in 1998. So yeah, so I would love to see an inspiration like that for Sonic Movie 6. So I would love to see something like that to happen. Okay, so for and as for the poster for Sonic Movie 5, I would predict that it would be a straight up Sonic 06 poster. Like, remember Sonic 06 poster where Sonic is running through the grass to the front of the castle? I would love to see that poster for maybe for a potential teaser poster for Sonic Movie 5 after the first trailer, or maybe some artwork. I think it's just gonna be a straight up teaser for Sonic Movie 5. What do you think? So, anyways, so what do you think? So what do you think of my projections for Sonic Movie 5? And what do you think? What do you think? Because there's some things I didn't include in the Sonic movie and the Sonic movie 5's predictions. Because I didn't include Mephiles because I know it's gonna be the true main villain in Sonic movie 5. But but the reason why, because it's so hard to include Mephiles and it's so confusing at the same time because it takes extreme lot of work. And also, as for Elise, I don't want Elise to be near a Sonic movie ever again after the Sonic 06 game. I don't want that. I don't want Elise to be in the Sonic 06 game, to be in the Sonic movies whatsoever because Elise cries a lot and whines a lot, and she even kissed Sonic. Like, ugh, who want to see that? Who on earth want to see that? Like, no, I don't want Elise to be near any of the Sonic movies. That's the only thing I don't want in the Sonic movies, just Elise, and that's it. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. This If you don't like my ideas, that's totally fine. I can handle your opinion on it. So this is my predictions for Sonic Movie 5.